Hello friends, welcome to another Stock Valley video. In this video, we will cover Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company with you, that is, by its ticker symbol. As you can see, we are actually facing a tremendous rally. And our latest bottom on the chart is from October 24, 2000. Since the end of October 2022, the point we have reached from $58 goes up to $400. A tremendous rise. If you want to know what happens after this, let's start on the chart right away. Before starting the analysis, I want to thank the friends who have contributed to us along with this video. Our channel is growing with your support. We are trying to share some things with you here for free, like an educational video. Whether we are successful or unsuccessful doesn't matter. The important thing here is that we think it would be better for most of you to learn technical analysis and take your actions accordingly from now on. Come on, let's start our technical analysis now. First, let's draw a Fibonacci retracement level to our first bottom, as it is here. When we draw a Fibonacci retracement level, we generally see why the point we reached is a reversal. Now in situations like this, of course, I kept the ones after the first zero level as minus here. I write them as minus so that it is easy to understand. Generally, in such breakouts, movements come up to the 356 and 393 levels, and after that sometimes, as it happened here, slight profit-taking sales may come. But when you look at it, the trend is already upwards. We are going above the 50-day. Rather, the 50-week moving average. Whenever we have a reversal or a profit-taking sale comes, as you can see here, the price lines touch the 50-week average, and after that, it wants to continue on its way again. So when you look at it, the increase in the stock over the past 5 weeks has been 28%. This is a tremendous thing. For the American stock market, as you already know for TSM stock, the reasons for this rise are actually due to these. The explosion of artificial intelligence is one of the biggest factors. As you know, after the year 2023, the biggest theme in the world became artificial intelligence. As I said, companies like Nvidia, AMD, and Apple buy a large part of the chips they produce from TSMC. So no matter who wins, it doesn't matter. If any of these firms win, TSMC wins. More than 50% of its 2025 revenues already came from high-performance data centers. Artificial intelligence data centers. That's why the biggest factor in TSM stock is artificial intelligence, you know. And another point is this, since it produces chips like 3 nanometer and 5 nanometer primarily among the leading chips in technology, and since it produces chips under 7 nanometers as per standards, it appears to be the best in the market. If we look at its financial performance, there is already an income increase of 36% in its 2025 revenues. In short, we can think of TSMC like a factory working for everyone. Why? Because it is the manufacturer for giants like Apple, Nvidia, AMD, and Qualcomm. Therefore, it is not dependent on a single product. It can single-handedly form the infrastructure of all technology sectors. One of the biggest reasons for semiconductors becoming strategic is that chips now have a critical degree in defense, artificial intelligence, automotive, and data centers, and in areas like this. TSMC continues to increase this, just due to its company structure, along with government supports and investments. Well, why did TSM go from $56 up to $400? The reason for this is, as you know, the artificial intelligence revolution, and TSMC is providing the factory for this revolution. Likewise, it remained unrivaled in technology, its revenues and profit shares exploded, and it began producing for all major companies. Because of this, our chart already shows us that the direction is upwards, as you can see. This part might create a bit of confusion because it sometimes goes by jumping, but when you look at the daily chart generally, ever since we went above the 200-day moving average on May 5, 2025. From that day to this day, it has almost yielded more than double the return. So it appears to be the return champion of all time. What you have to do here is to buy from the bottoms as much as possible. I'm saying this for traders, for trend followers. Look, Just from December until now, that is, within about 5 months, it has provided an over 40% and also a 30% return. This is a very, very beautiful stock, one of the highly profitable stocks. Yes, there is no need to prolong the talk. If by any chance there is a pullback at the $378, maybe $371 levels, if you watch around there could be buying points for reversals like this. Let's see. Let it drop so we can buy and win too. Wishing you all abundant profits.